gotta unmute my mic. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the live stream. My name's Dan. This is Tweet FPV. Glad to have you all here this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. Here in the South, things are actually somewhat tolerable outside. The weather has been amazing. Glad everybody could make it out today for this special edition 1 hour live stream because I have a bunch of to do today. And I haven't found that time tree and been able to shake the crap out of it to get some extra time out of it. But when I find it, I'll put an affiliate link in the video description for you guys to get to it. Actually, you know what? I'll put the link in Patreon so you guys can be a Patreon member, and then you can find the link to the time tree. But welcome back. Took last week off. Had family in town, doing family stuff. But glad to be back. Things are back to normal. As normal as things are in my life. The lights, they're broken because Lumia Stream decided to do a huge API update, and Tuya doesn't work, so like this light, she done broke. I think the rest of them might work. I don't know. I spent an hour trying to figure it out this morning. It's such a pain in the arse. It almost makes me want to go and buy all the GE bulbs, whatever the Smart Life bulb, whatever this ultra expensive bulbs they have are, because man, this 8 different brands of lights, it's not fun to deal with. Got a friend here. Sweetie decided to come down and see what's up, say hi. Let's see if I can. Nope, she's not there. She's on the floor. I don't know what she's doing. Just licking herself. Gross dogs. They make such horrible noises when they do that. Oh, Robbie Store. Thank you for coming up this morning, my friend. Thank you. Ryan, how you doing this morning? Lawrence, glad to see you here. I'm sure you're flying on the sim. GMI Visuals, how you doing this morning? Brandon Baked Beans, good morning. Sorry, Brandon Beans, good morning. Woke up early to the sound of a toy in my room making a chirp sound every minute. Yeah, it's weird how kids' toys, when the batteries die, they just do random shit. Morton Upshot, how you doing this morning? House FPV, glad to see you here. I'll get your stuff out tomorrow morning. Doing some cool projects on the laser cutter, doing things not FPV related on it. Who knew there was a market out there for stuff that wasn't FPV related? I didn't think there was, but apparently there is. Steady Eddie, good morning. Coffee's hot, battery's charging. Gotta take the Race Scout Track 6 today. I kind of wish I would have entered Race Scout, but I just don't have the time. I'm sure I could make the time, but other things would have to fall off. Michael D, good morning. House taking the house family to the pumpkin patch, then hopefully getting some packs in. Last night, stayed up kind of late, went to a haunted hayride farm out where I'm at called Seaward Farms. I know, Seaward Farms. Cool place, making a killing hand over fist with their business model there, but it was fun. The haunted hayride was kind of whatever. But anyways, it was good fun. All the kids that I went with, every one of them got hurt at some point. This place is like the Wild West. Like there is all sorts of things that are just dangerous AF, and all the kids got hurt, and it was great. The kids need to get hurt more often. Life is too cushy for them. Yeah. Free Range Chicken, good morning. How are you? John K, welcome. Athix, how you doing this morning? Joe MCK, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Just had a birthday flight after 2 months. Well, happy belated birthday, Athix. William Tan, good morning. Steady A says, nice shirt. Yes, I do like this shirt. If you like this shirt, you can find them over on Ciati's website. I think he has a link tree things. CIOTKI.com. Help if I spelled it correctly. There you go. Let's see, where is his Teespring? Here you go. You can buy some of his t-shirt shit if you like it. Or you can find mine while you're over there too. CI's got some pretty cool designs. I don't know if he does them or somebody does them for him, but they're pretty cool. Home Assistant. Yeah, I think that might be my next my next adventure as Home Assistant. I will be bugging the shit out of you about that one house. We'll talk faster to get 2 hours into 1 hour. Might be that. William Tan says, smash that like button. Yeah, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did. Yep, sim is spot on. Lawrence keeps sending me screenshots of his sim time, and I don't know how he has that much time, but good on you, brother. It definitely pays off. Explorer link active today. I don't know what that means. Glad you're talking about the dog. Right, yeah. Dog, not daughter. Oh, man. Anyways, this is going to be a shortened live stream. I've got some stuff to do this afternoon and not a lot of time to do it. I've been doing a lot of projects for people at work, a lot of engravings and laser and CNC type projects. It's been something a little different, which is nice. But I have been flying the ever-loving bejeebus out of this little guy, and I am really liking this little quad. That's what was in the intro there. There's something about 1S quads that I really enjoy. It isn't without its problems. First thing that happened is a motor fell off. I pulled this thing out of the box and flew it without doing anything. And of course, the motor fell off because they don't tighten any screws down worth of crap at the factory. So I lost a motor, and I've been flying it with a Happy Model 0802, whereas the original ones are 0803s. Finally got some replacement motors in today, or not today, but yesterday. Order them from sub250.com. That's the name of the company that makes the drone, sub250.com. I was kind of curious who makes the drone, so sub250.com is the company that makes the drone, except for all the stickers are GepRC. So apparently GepRC's shit reputation of making garbage drones has worn them out, so they had to make a new company called Sub250. This is actually a pretty nice little quad. I like this thing. So got a couple extra motors, and they had a... this thing uses the GMB27 batteries, so they have a GMB27 USB-C charger. Take a look at that today. So going to replace this one motor on the live stream today because I want to keep flying this thing. I did try to repair the old motor. Basically, the motor lead pulled off of the windings. The windings are so thin and wrapped so tight that as soon as you move them, that copper wire gets work hardened and it just snaps. Unfortunately, that is about all you can. I lost my train of thought there. You really can't repair them. I'm sure somebody could, but it wasn't working out for me. But I'll be honest, it flew pretty darn good with that one broken motor, or with that one off-size motor. But anyways, let's pitter patter. Let's get at her and get this guy fixed right on up. All right, switch screens here. Is it going to be the right screen? Probably. There we go. Sweet. Out of the way, chair. All right, guys. One of these days, I got to set up that that whole fake green screen effect. Let's take a look at the Sub 250 charger. This thing is GMB 27. Scissors. You know, having two girls living in my house, the scissors are never where they belong. I don't know what they do with them, but they never put them back. I am at the point where I'm going to chain the scissors to the drawer that they're supposed to be in so they can't leave with them. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this little guy here. All right, so probably should have brought some batteries. Our dummy. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. So it's USB-C. Oh, it beeped. That's gonna be interesting. Hopefully it's not a beeping type charger. It probably is. Oh my god. Alright, so plug it in, we get the little beep. Let's see. Over to the chat here. If you guys want to get my attention, type @TweetFEV or drop a super chat in there. I'll answer your questions. Tommy says, TweetFEV, hi, I'll work on it. I find some great grips from Master TX12. I am so glad you asked me that, Tommy. Here is where you can find tweetfev.com or racedaykwas.com. Both will get you what you need. All right, so let's plug in a battery, channel 2. I'm sure you guys can't see that. So we got the channel and the power there, or the amount of voltage in the pack. Channel 1, 386, channel 2, 389. So this is not a bad little charger so far. We'll see. Let's see. It needs 5 volts, 2 amps. Outputs 1 amp by 2. So it's charging at a 0.4 C. All right, we'll put that little guy aside. Enough of that for now. Let's see. October giveaway. Morton, let me go back and see what you're talking about. Nope, not today. That will be on the 30th is when the Flywheel Explorer 4-inch long range HD will be up for grabs. If you're a Patreon member on the $5 and up tier, which if you want to get to Patreon, you can go to tweetfev.com and find my my invite link at the bottom of the screen, or you can go to I think there's one in the video description. It'd be silly if I didn't do that. Pretty sure there's one. Oh, let me know if there's not. Sign up for the $5 and up tier, and you can get early access to the entry link. Everybody else, the entry link will go live when the giveaway video goes live. So there's some incentive to join my Patreon because I gotta sell it somehow, and also something. You get access to my patron only section of my Discord, but that doesn't mean that I'm not in my Discord helping people out. I'm in there every day, all day, constantly doing what manufacturers should have done and offer decent customer service. So, while you're in my Discord and you're asking questions, please refrain from being a complete because if you don't like your free help, you can go fornicate yourself with an iron stick. I will not care. Sorry, I'm being a little shitty this morning. No, if you guys have any issues with ExpressOS, HD systems, FR Sky, head over to my Discord, link also at tweetfb.com, and just sign up on my my Discord. And if I don't get to you, somebody will. This motor was not a spare. That was one that came out of a working quad. So we'll definitely have to put that bad boy back. These are really, really notchy little motors. Like I said, 0803. And these are 19,000 kV. They're pretty little motors. I like these things. The Happy Model motors are far less notchy, but then again, they are 0802s. So 0803, look, going around. Not that I think it really matters on this little guy. She flew really good out of the box, so I'm hoping for about the same performance now. I probably will have to turn around the motor orientation. Get that little guy in there. There we go. Here we go. But like I said, the motor windings are a little on the fragile side. When you order a motor, it does come with extra motor screws in case you lost them, because I guess that's what happens, Oh, man. Let's take a look at the chat here. Brandon Baked Beans says, sorry, Brandon, I am forever going to call you Brandon Baked Beans. I don't know how to fix that, but that's just what it is. Brandon Beans is a absolute wizard at tuning. If you guys need some tuning help, I know Brandon has a service that he's offering. I think it's, $1 a minute, right, Brandon? Hey, Brandon, if you have a link or a way for people to get a hold of you, go ahead and drop it in the video there, man. One of these days, I'll do a 1 hour Brandon tuning sesh giveaway. We got to talk about that on the side. I meant to do that. It's just things got away from me. Oh, man. Joe MCK, you helped me out, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, man, I may not be the most prompt to get back to you, but I will eventually get back to you. Also, if you bug me a few times, I'll help you out too. I mean, Morton says I'm only a $2 pleb. Morton, it's never just only. Every little bit that comes in over on Patreon goes right back into this this black abyss that I call FPV, because I definitely spend more than I make. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content that I make in this this little hobby here. If not, I don't know why you'd be here. Maybe it's the giveaways. I don't know. Morton Upshot, or sorry, Tomy. I do a little rebuild with a 6-inch X8 due to a VTX fail. More Black Bog Dogs coming. All right. Yeah, I want to build an octo quad, but I don't know what the purpose would be besides just have fun with it. Lauren says, if you have any FR Sky issues, head on over to the Tweet FPV Discord. We will talk you out of it. This is quite true. A lot of people do get frustrated when they come onto my Discord, because, I mean, I try to check it kind of in between things at work, and then everybody jumps on you if you have FR Sky to tell you to stay away. I'm trying to help you out. They will advise you on better decisions. I will try to get you fixed up there. There you go. Brandon has a link for his tuning service in the chat if you guys want to get in there. I really work quickly on Black Box, so I don't waste time either. I give quick Black Box checks and advice for $5 to $10, and train my techniques if you want to learn how I do it. Yeah, so if you need tuning help, you basically need to have Black Box. I mean, you don't need to, but that's the only way we're going to be able to really make sure that we get you straight. If you don't have Black Box, you can buy a external Black Box logger, and everybody in FPV, if you really give a rat's ass about how your quads fly, you should have one. Have one on hand. It doesn't need to stay in the quad. You can put it in whatever quad you want. You can move it around. If you're running a F411, you may need to actually remove like your VTX smart audio control to run the logger. So this is the open lagger right here. You may need to remove a wire to run this thing, but it would only be temporary. Let me see if I can find a link for open lagger. It used to be on Amazon. Open lagger. Let's see. I know I ordered one. Open lagger. Open lagger. Pretty sure I ordered through Amazon. I did. Currently unavailable, but this is what you're looking for if you guys are looking for an external logger. If your flight controller doesn't support logging, this is the guy you're looking for. Oh, Airbot has them in stock. Jump on them now, guys. This is not an affiliate link. This is just I highly recommend getting one. Open lagger. I'm actually going to get a couple. How's the music? Is it loud? It seems loud to me. I'm not entirely sure. Don't buy anything else at Airbot, because everything they make is complete and utter horse. Just the open lagger's good. Just don't buy any other stuff. It is just the hot garbage. And unfortunately, they make a lot of ESCs and flight controllers that are branded under other names. Maybe I'll give away a logger. I think I will give away a logger eventually, once I get these in. Newbie Drone had an open lagger. A new one. Is it different? Newbie drone. Do they call it a lagger? F411 mini external. How much do they want this thing? 19 bucks? Okay. Buy it through Newbie Drone. There we go. Airbot. Shit. Oh well. I bet you it's the same thing. I think it's an open source design. It's just for they're putting it on their orange PCBs. Let's see. Does that look any different than this one? I bet you it's the same thing, just different piece, different color PCB. Zoom. I don't know what the difference is, or if there is any. It's an open source design, from what I understand, so can't really be all that much different. Looks about the same. Anywho, so go ahead and pick yourself up one of those. It'll come in handy at some point or another. Joe MC Cases, I got to get some grip tape for my T-Pro. The more I use that radio, the more I like it over the Zorro. I did not like the ergos of the T-Pro, but you know, everybody's hands are different. A lot of people love the QX7. I feel like that's holding on to a freaking pizza box. But if you want to get some grips, tweetp.com or racedayquads.com. If you're placing an order, go ahead and put them up there. Poodlehawk, how you doing this morning, my friend? Glad to see you here. So let's head on back over to the project at hand. That is fixing up this little bad boy. I wish I had two microphones, or a way to, like, when I switch scenes from being in front of the middle screen to over here in my little workbench area, I wish I didn't have to move this microphone. I wish it had a way to switch microphone inputs. It probably is. I'm just being, I don't really want to pay for whatever that option is. Morning, Rick. How you doing this morning? Rick Zapata has a pretty cool little 3D printing related live stream over on his Discord every Sunday evening. Hope to see a few of you guys over there. Let's see. What motor did I replace? I don't remember now. This one. Let's do as I say, don't do as I do. Take your props off, guys. I took my prop off. That's the only one I'm worried about is that motor right there. Snag up a battery here. 1S can still hurt you. It's not going to hurt me. But, you know, the chances aren't zero. Let's get old Beta Flight open. And there we go. Number 3. Connect. Motors. Yup. And that is motor dose I want to spin up. Let's see. Alright, yep, she's spinning backwards. Motor direction, I understand. Individually, motor. Verse. Not sure if that actually saved it or not. Alright, we're good there. And that's it. Easy peasy. Love the changes to Betaflight. I mean, this has been really good. Let's see. TS100 grip is needed, IMO. Yeah, TS100 is nice with the grips. Hope you guys saw the video I posted just recently of the this guy, the something 15 from Sequire, little soldering iron. Someone told me that this is a 510 thread for a vape pen. I went on Amazon, typed in 510 thread, and there are so many vape-based soldering irons out there. I've never seen them before. I was surprised how many showed up. There are a ton. There are a ton. Good printer to recommend starting out, the SV01 right now on Amazon. I believe they can be had for just a little under 100 buckaroonies. We've had this discussion a little bit over on my Discord. Yes, $199 gets you pretty much all the bells and whistles that you really kind of need for but will eventually want for a 3D printer. It's dual Z. It has a dual lead screws on the Z. It's a direct drive, removable heated glass bed. Couple downsides is it does have just a 8-bit mainboard, but that really doesn't make much of a difference. The steppers are soldered to the mainboard, so you can't really upgrade the steppers. But if you're going to upgrade steppers, you're probably going to want to upgrade your mainboard anyways. And it's not like this shit wears out. They're going to run fine until something catastrophic happens. You know, like I wouldn't concern myself with not being able to remove and replace the stepper motors. But the big advantage is the fact that it already comes pre-set up with a direct drive extruder. It is a Bondtech style, so it grips on both sides of the material. It does not have a auto bed leveler, but it does have the option to add one onto it, which you really don't need it, but it's kind of nice to have. It does have filament runout detection, and I believe it has automatic power recovery, so if you lose power, it can pick up where it left off. It's not something I would rely on, but it does have that option. But yeah, that is my recommendation for my very first. If somebody is going to get into 3D printing, that's my recommendation for their first printer. Also, Joshua Bardwell has some videos on the SV01. It is the one that he uses. I don't personally use it. I have other printers that I like that I've been using. But I do have a couple buddies that have gotten into 3D printing recently. That's what they bought. They've been tickled pink with them. I don't really know what that means. They like them very much, and they've been incredibly reliable for those guys. So that would be my recommendation for Baby's First 3D Printer. Someone should make a kid's book, Baby's First 3D Printer. Maybe make a 3D printer that is Baby's First 3D Printer. That's sort of good. God, I hate getting the batteries in this stupid little quad. Like, number one thing I hate about this thing is trying to jam a 450 inside this stupid little TPU holder. Yes, I can probably design a new one. But, God damn, is it frustrating. It's like it just peels the foil back on these stupid batteries. There we go. Frog snacks. There, finally. She's toit. She's toit. She's in there. I got her. All right, let's get the prompts on. And where's my radio? All right, ELRS, SPI. Go. The GMB27 connector has not failed yet. I'm actually quite surprised that it hasn't. Usually that is the first thing to go with these little quads. And the dogs are terrified. Function check complete. She good. She good. Good to go for another day. So moral of the story, guys, tighten up your screws because they didn't do it for you. Keep prices down. So it looks like this charger is going to high volt. Anywho, I don't see a way to change that. So if you guys don't like high volt batteries being charged to high volt, probably not for you. But so far, so good. I wonder if it's a checker too. Like if I disconnect the USB-C, if it'll do LiPo checking. Anyhow. Morton Upshot says, pair that printer with Octoprint. Yes, Octoprint is awesome. It relieves you of the SD card shuffle BS that you got to do with 3D printing. My Prusa is running a Pi Zero W V2. It works great. It's not super powerful, but it's enough to get the job done. The Voron, big boy there. That one's running a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. And I just yesterday finally finished getting away from Octoprint, and I'm running Fluid with 2 Ds for a double dose of its pimping. Name that movie. Athix says his first printer was ANET A8, then Firestarter. Yeah, that was the ANET A8 was the ones that caught on fire. I was gonna buy ANET A8 for my first printer, but I went with the TiVo Tarantula. I think I probably made the right choice on that one. Bork says, out to walk with mom. Have a great day. See you, buddy. Have a good one. Say hi to your mom for me. I didn't mean it like what people are thinking. Just say hi, you know. Oh, the bots are back. Awesome. Came back to this tab from helping someone see what he's fighting with. The best FPV dogs are the ones that are scared of the crafts but still want to chase them. So where you crash. Yeah. Michael Blade, FPV, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Glad to see you're here. Can you even get non-HV? No, I don't think you can, but there's some people out there that are like worried about wearing out their 1S LiPos by charging them to HV. I'm like, come on, they're 1S LiPos. They are basically, I treat them like props. They are expendable. Just get what you want out of them. Once they're not giving you what you want, toss them in the fire. Found I was doing manual flips yesterday with only 1 motor screw. Yeah, I bet you that worked out. I bet you there was a little bit of vibes in the camera. The one thing I have noticed with this Nano 516 is when I plug it in, I get weird, like my screen is like half one frame and half another frame, and then I got to unplug it and plug it back in, and it works just fine. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. Bitterroot, don't do that. If you're going to entice them, they're going to come back with more. Sex Chat 69 site apparently is where they want you to go. Hey YouTube, I'm reporting this as pornography or that word, explicit material. There we go. Do something about it. But heaven forbids if I put a copyrighted song on my video, you will beat the out of me for that. Brandon Beans, I charge 1S at 3C and run them till 2.9 charge. Yep, same here. Run them till they don't perform anymore, then toss them. Another thing I got this week, and some of you guys will know what this is. And if you know, then you know. And I gotta say, it's pretty fucking nice. Oh, you won for that. This is one awesome screwdriver. I am very happy with it. I kind of wish there was a few things that were a little different about it. Oh, there it is. So this is what I've been using forever. This Snap-on screwdriver. I use this for damn near everything. And then I bought this one. This is the LTT, Lance Tech Tips screwdriver. It's ridiculous, but it's kind of a amalgamation of all the cool things about screwdrivers, ratcheting screwdrivers, all kind of rammed into one. Only thing I wish it had was a rubber overgrip. Like, this is hard plastic. I know for some reason I thought it was a rubber overgrip, but it is not. Snap-on one is. And then the thing I like about the Snap-on is it also does that. Not that I use it very often, but the 1 or 2 times a year I do, it's been worth it. But I have trained myself to know how the ratcheting mechanism works. So you turn it the opposite direction that you want to ratchet. This thing, they have modernized it. You turn it the direction that you want to turn the screwdriver, so it's 180 out from what I'm used to. So a little bit of rethinking there. But the downside is this one is every time you were like really getting in there and ratcheting, you would bump the collar and then it would turn the other direction. Whatever. Still, oh, Flying Ryan, holy shiznit. Yep. That is a incredible idea. If you couldn't tell, I've had a lot of coffee this morning. It's the only way to cope with life right now. That is a brilliant... Whoa! Look at you! Making noise over there. So this thing's just started honking at me. Channel 1 is done. So it does have a beep to it. It doesn't... Well, so far, it doesn't constantly beep. But it did give me a quick little beep, beep, beep. Let me know it's done. So this charger is probably just going to live in my car. I do have the Whoop Store. It's not GMB 27, but you know, can't be perfect. So this little guy I think is just going to live in my car. Just in those off times that I have my quad with me and I need to recharge some packs. But I know damn well I'm never going to do that. I don't fly enough to need to do that. I need to force myself to fly more, especially now that the weather's nice out. But let's go ahead and we'll put this motor back where she belongs. This came out of my homebrew Mob 6. I tell you, this craptastic screwdriver that they send with these quads, every once in a while there's a use to it, and it's just for these stupid motor screws. They're just so tiny. And tree. One's two's and three's. Go. And just like that, 2 quads are fixed. Oh. There we go. All done. So far, I don't hate the charger. Don't hate it. I know it might be a little hard to see. Let me shut this light off here. Still hard to see. Oh yeah, I got the camera locked. But there is a green light right there for the charge side, and there's a red one. This is like a frosted, almost opaque plastic. It's, I don't know if opaque's the right word, but you know what I mean. You can't really see through it very well, but there is a green light and a red light. It'll also do pH 2.0. Did you see on the side there? And if you're wondering about the specs, Focus shoot. There we go. That's it. I think this charger was fairly cheap. It'd be nice if they included it with the quad, because that would be a nice little added bonus to the sale of it, in case for some reason you weren't loaded with GMB 27 type stuff. Sub 250.com. We are, let's see, quad parts, batteries and chargers. They don't have a lot on this site. It's $11 charger. I don't really know if that's a lot or not, but I think for $11 is like a backup charger. It's probably not too bad. Let's see. They have anything else here? Nope, just the one quad. So this is GEP RC. If you couldn't tell, this is GEP RC. And yeah, they're trying to rebrand themselves a little bit. There you go. Did you guys hear that? That's the second beep for pack number 2. Let's see. It is doing different stuff now. It's displaying 0, 0, 0. I guess that's because neither one's charging. So it is a cell checker as well. And you can check 2 channels at the same time. Not too shabby. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Is that sad when that's the best thing you can say? Yeah. Try the Coda 1S packs next. You're trying them. Let's see. What are... I've never heard of those. Kodar packs. Let's see what these guys look like. Interesting. Double A grade cells. Oh, I see some marketing wanketeering going on here. 90C, not really. pH 2.0. Can't be 90C with pH 2.0 or whatever. It'll be interesting to see how well these work. They're cheap enough. My race is getting competitive. Oh boy. We're gonna move on from that. Oh man, did you guys see some of these quad companies are putting out product videos that are just in freaking insane. What was the last one? So it was like, I think it was a GEP RC Cinebot 30. The translation on it is just hot garbage. It is so damn bad. It is so bad. If you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and watch this after the live stream. You'll have an hour between me and GB to watch it, but it is so bad. These companies are putting a lot of effort into their product videos. I wish they would put that much effort into the actual quads, because the quads are usually hot garbage. Videos, yeah, it is just garbage. See you, Tommy. Have a good one. Airy 509 FPV. Greetings from Washington State. 509 is here. Nice to see you, man. I like it. Does it come in BT 2.0? Buy bags. We talking about the sub 250 quad or the NanoFly 16? No, it only comes in GMB 27, but you can always lob that connector off and put whatever you want on there. GMB 27 is actually I don't like it. I've had reliability issues with it, but it is the best performing 1S connector aside from going to the Bob Ruge route of doing XT30 on them. But as far as weight and performance goes, GMB27 is where it's at. I think the BT 2.0 is the good middle ground that I try to stick with, but you know, I'm just flying this quad as it is. But yeah, I've been very happy with this little guy enough that I bought a second one. The second one is not for me. It's gonna be for one of you, eventually. Not today, but it will be one of you. One of you guys will get that. Have you seen the Darwin FPV Hulk yet? They come out with another drone. Darwin Hulk. Darwin FPV. Let's take a look at this little guy. What the frig? Jesus. Why? Waterproof cinematic drone. Is this really waterproof? What have they done to make it waterproof? I don't want to spin the wheel. Nothing about this seems waterproof. I think they're banking on the fact that you land and don't go under the water because of the pool noodles? What the frig? That's, what are we running? XM? XM Plus? Is that what this is? Waterproof. I don't... What have we done to make this waterproof? The reasons that you choose it. It features with stabilization and anti-shake performance. It's designed with multiple shock absorption structures so that there will no video jitters when you're using the camera. Pretty sure the camera's not going to be waterproof. This is... Things have gone mad. Like, we are in a bad spot now. This is crazy. Just try the smart audio on the Nanofly. Yeah, I did. Works fine. Internal ERS, and they show it flying in water. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this must be the VTX they're using in it. Nope. Wrong buttons. There we go. Like, how is this waterproof? Bet you it's... I don't know. It's been sealed inside. Dustproof force is very good. What camera is this? It ain't theirs. It's the ESC. I don't know. So the receiver's inside the little housing here. That's interesting. Thing's got to weigh a ton. Well, oh, look at that. It's all potted together. All right, all right, all right. So it might actually be somewhat semi-waterproof. Like, that's not going to be. Neither are these. So not waterproof connectors. But you can see right there, they do have it potted all in there. Huh. Interesting. I'm assuming the VTX is the same way. It's going to be all glued together. Okay. All right. I take it back. That might actually be kind of interesting. It might actually survive being in the water. But I've seen a lot of crazy videos of quads going underwater and coming out. Motors are still going to get hooped every time you go in the water because the bearings aren't waterproof. The motors aren't motors are waterproof. The bearings are not. So yeah. Yeah, water splash resistance. That's all waterproof. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, let's take a look at this video here. Shut up. All right, I'm not going to show it because I'm sure I'll get a copyright strike. Doesn't actually show it going in the water at all, just flying around the water. Because that's marketing 101. Smacked a pole. Why would you put this? Why would you? If this is Darwin FPV, all right, I'm going to show this real quick. Why would you show this as your product video? Unless it's like you're showing it for durability, but like, I don't know. I mean, it's a nice area. It's flying. It's pretty cool. But then, schmuck. Burp, burp, burp. Well, salvaged it, but the camera is just irreparably like the camera clearly was not happy with that. Why would you put this on as a product video? Yikes. Yeah. Exposure never comes back down. Oh wait, never. I'm an idiot. That's not the FPV footage. That wasn't like the DJI because I'm seeing where the 360 camera is going nuts. At the very end, you see the props turn, but the view doesn't. So that was a 360 camera that they walloped. Maybe not a 360 camera, but something with some heavy stabilization on it. Very heavy stabilization. And with gyro flow or something like that on it. So don't believe what you see, guys. Nanofly use SPI for ELRS. Yes, it does. Drift. It does use SPI. It's a great concept if it works. There's been a couple quads over on the Team Black Sheep Facebook group of quads like literally going in the water, out of the water, in the water, like under, and you know, it's crazy. The quads won't last long. You know, the motors are gonna get trashed. Yeah, and I'm surprised they can actually make it underwater without losing connection because radio signal's trash. The only thing I think you could probably do for that is set up some sort of... Don't do this, because this is a terrible, terrible idea. If you fail-safe, what you could do is you could set your fail-safe to take throttle to, like, 50% or something like that on fail-safe to try to get you out of the water. If you're upright. Or, oh, you could make angle mode active and motor or throttle position at like 75% so it would try to right itself and come out of the water if you lost RC signal. Yeah, I don't know if that's... Please don't do that. please don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Please don't do it. But that would be my way of doing it if I were going to do it. Should I do it? I'm not going to do it. I should do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh, man. Starkey FPV, how you doing, man? Welcome. Current W, have a good day, guys. Yep. All right, I'm about to get out of here. I got stuff I got to do today. Sorry for the short live stream today. I'm glad that you guys were able to make it out. And then if the receiver fails, you watch it fly away. Exactly, yeah. Please don't do this. This is a terrible idea. I wonder if you could... Okay, here's how you do it. You do... Let's work this through. So on failsafe, you make... Let's see, you got your modes. Let me go actually plug a receiver in. All right, I actually have a flight controller plugged in. So what you could do is on failsafe, you could make throttle instead of auto. You could do set at say 1500. So put you at mid throttle. And then if you had modes, let's see. Okay, arm, got it. Cool. So it's just angle, add range 2. Let's say that's just how you set this quad up. You could then do failsafe, and I'm showing you guys how to do some really dumb shit. Please don't do this. So arm, we'll leave it hold. Angle, we'll go to set 2000, so it'll automatically enable angle mode and set this. So once you get failsafe stage 1, you'll get to this. So that will happen, and then you could do failsafe. So action 2, we could do drop after like 5 seconds on drop. So now what would happen in theory, if I'm thinking of this right, you go underwater, you're doing your shit, you fail safe underwater because water is like horrible for RF penetration. Your failsafe will take your throttle channel. It'll leave these at auto, whatever, no big deal. Throttle channel, it'll set it to a specified amount, so 1500, so mid throttle, half throttle, 50%. When it does that, it's also going to set your angle mode to 2000, which we have in our modes. That is our angle mode, is 2000, because my quad's technically fail-safing right now because I don't have a receiver attached to this flight controller. It's just a dead one. So now angle mode is active. Angle mode is active and throttle's at half throttle. It's going to try to right itself because that's what angle mode does and come out of the water. If you don't regain RC link after 5 seconds, I mean to do that. After 5 seconds, it's just going to go to drop. Please do not do this. This is a horrible idea. Just a terrible idea. But if somebody does it, please let me know if this works. That'd be interesting. But either way, I got to get out of here, guys. I got some stuff to do. I got some things to go work on. Actually, I'm going to go dirt bike riding with some buddies while the weather's nice. I have to get my daughter over to a friend's house, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, guys. Yeah, Lawrence, please, somebody try it. I'll try to get some video from today. GoPro's charging and all that stuff. Don't know if I can bring any quads with me. I might. I haven't in the past, but I should. Should I? I should. I will. I won't. I will. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Lawbart, good question over on HDS. Yeah. Something I gotta look for. I haven't noticed it, but I'll look for it. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. TweetFB.com if you want to get some grips, want to join the Patreon, you want to join the Discord, find it all there. If you just want to throw some money in my face, that'll work too. I will see you all next time, and thank you all for coming out. Have a good one. Go fly. You got an hour between me and JP. You can get some packs in. See ya.